Governor Northam is explaining why he called the first Africans to be captured and shipped to Virginia indentured servants instead of slaves. His network interview led to huge backlash. He says when he used the word enslaved before, he was corrected by a historian who said indentured was historically accurate. Here's how historians in our 13 News Now documentary, 20 and Odd, Africans' Arrival in 1619, talk about the first Africans. In our 13 News Now documentary, 20 and Odd, Africans' Arrival in 1619, we explain how the first Africans were ripped away from their homeland, Angola, forced onto slave ships before arriving in Hampton.
And those were the people who were attacked, those were the people who were enslaved, those were the people who eventually were brought to the Virginia colony.
While the early Virginia colony musters may have listed the Africans as servants, they were treated like slaves.
But they never had a contract. There was never a given end to their term of servitude.
And you don't learn about the work and labor that they were really forced to engage in to build the colony. The colony was built because of Native people working and African people working. And then we find as the colony expanded that there had to be codified law to perpetuate and make legalized enslavement a reality.
Virginia enacted the first slavery law in 1661, decades after the first Africans were brought here, but they had been forced into captivity and labor, which essentially was slavery. If you can, watch our documentary, 20 and Odd, Africans' Arrival in 1619 on 13newsnow.com.